Social media is abuzz with the supposed lost gold from World War II, the famed Yamashita treasure. In 1992, the Associated Press reported former First Lady Imelda Marcos had claimed they were in possession of the Yamashita gold. Her husband, the late dictator Ferdinand Marcos, was said to have found it and did not disclose its existence to tax authorities. But in a television interview last month, Imelda Marcos' son, Bongbong Marcos, said he never saw any gold. And in jest, he even said if people know something about the treasure, they could tell him because he needs it. Well, tonight, after more than 6 decades since World War II ended, the question remains, is Yamashita's treasure real, or have we been chasing a myth? Joining us now is treasure hunter and entrepreneur Manny Paez, joining us now live from Los Angeles, California. Manny, thank you so much for joining us. The gold is there, it hasn't been seen, and it will be shared if he becomes president. A lot of statements from different sectors. When you were filming, and from all your research and from the maps that you gathered, does the Yamashita treasure really exist?
Actually, that's hard to categorically answer, but of course, Philippines is known for one of the best or one of the sources of gold worldwide. In fact, you will be surprised when President Bush was asked who is the richest country in the world. I know, for sure he was joking a little bit, but he said it was the Philippines, and asked Marcos about it.
Because of all the supposed treasure buried across many areas in Luzon. So when you were filming this documentary, Manny, what did you discover? What was the path to finding this gold treasure, which is supposedly the Yamashita gold?
Actually, we discovered a lot on season 2. On season 1, you will see that we put in the smoke bomb in one of the tunnels that we found in the mountains, and we were surprised that the smoke came out in different areas of the mountain. So I would say that suggests that there might be a tunnel in there. And then on season 2, you've seen that the treasure team was able to bore a hole into the mountain because of the environmental issues that they cannot just go directly dig into the site. So they use a borehole machine to dig further into the middle of the mountain. And at the end of season 2, you'll see that they found some crates on it, and it's something that needs to be further explored.
Of course, further explored. But when I was watching some of the episodes, Manny, I noticed that you focused on several areas, in Nueva Vizcaya. And this was like the back gate, the waterfall, and the cave, and many potential other entrances to find this treasure. Why did you choose these locations?
Actually, the treasure hunt conducted in Nueva Vizcaya is very well planned, well researched. You'll see we have Bingo Minerva doing the research and interview worldwide, and of course, John Casey is a world-known treasure hunter from US too. So the basis of all those activities that was done in Nueva Vizcaya was based on a lot of research, a lot of interviews from survivors of those who have. In fact, there was this guy. We call him Grandpa. He was an eyewitness to the time when the Japanese were in that area, and he said that he saw some Japanese, including prisoners of war, bringing up some crates up into the mountain that we explored. But then, of course, the treasure hunting is not limited to that area. In fact, in the book of Sea Grapes, he mentioned about 137 sites all over the Philippines. And that does not include the underwater treasures that's also possibly available.
But of course, over the past 60 years, more than 130 sites, but no one has really been able to unearth the bulk of this Yamashita treasure. Maybe bits and pieces here and there, finding gold, but the bulk of it hasn't really been found. Could it just be a myth?
You know what? Put yourself in their shoes. If you found something, big treasures like that, would you tell everybody about it?
Well, you've made a good point there. But of course, a bit of backstory on your life and career. Manny, before you became part of this documentary, you were already a treasure hunter. How did your passion for treasure hunting start?
Actually, I'm an outdoor man. I came from a family of military guys. So even when I was still in the Philippines, and at the time, when you watch any Philippine movies in fact, even international movies, most of them are into World War II. And of course, when you talk about World War II, Yamashita is always there. So, and in the military circle at the time, police and military circle, a lot of them are doing treasure hunting as
That's
a
right.
hobby. Every time they're off on their duties, they go in the mountains, do some camping. And the nice thing about it, while you're doing camping, you have a purpose on why you're going to the particular site. And if you're lucky enough, you'll be rewarded generously with even a piece of gold or
That's true.
a big chunk of gold.
So,
who knows?
who knows what you will discover while camping. So let me ask you, Manny, has your journey ended to find the Yamashita treasure, or does it continue?
Actually, no, the legend continues. In fact, there's a new company that was put up. It's called Treasure Quest Club. And it's being open to the public. That's the nice thing about it. The public could be part of the treasure hunting activity itself. It'll be live streamed on a live real time, so that these people believe that if beforehand it's so secretive. When we're doing the first season, everything was so secretive. We cannot even say anything about it, mention the location until it was shown on TV that they mentioned it on Vizcaya. Now this time they believe that why would they hide it now that people have seen you on TV, the crew, and they would know if when they spot you in an area, people would know that you're doing treasure hunting. In fact, when the season 2 crew were in Siargao, I'm getting a lot of messages from my friends that, hey Manny, they're doing activity in Siargao. So they believe now why don't we just open it up to the public? So if everybody knows what we're doing, everybody could see what we're doing on live stream. They believe that it'll be protected because the bad guys won't be doing it because they'll be on live TV.
That's a wonderful idea and a wonderful concept. So there's really nothing to hide. All the best to you, Manny, and your treasure hunting for the Yamashita treasure. Manny Paez, treasure hunter and entrepreneur, joining us live from Los Angeles, California.